They got Kenny on the screen now.
You ain't never seen him go behind the thing and get in the
Nah.
damn.
Oh, it's on now. All right. All right. Welcome to another episode of the Hoodie and the Headband podcast show. It's your boy B, and I'm joined by my brother
Tariq.
Tariq. Start of a new week. No, I gotta ask you, how you doing?
I'm doing
Also,
good.
we need a coach T. We need a coach T update. We didn't get one last week. Just to put that out there. Just put that out there.
We lost again, but it's okay. But this game was much better. First quarter was rough, but outside of that, we actually played a really good game. They actually ran the play once, and guess what?
Okay,
They
progress.
scored on it.
And it worked.
It's crazy how coach say something and you do it and it worked. And then they tried it a couple different times going the other way, and the one that when they were calling the number, the kid that was supposed to come up and set the screen never came up and set the screen. So the play ended up not working. But considering we lost first game by 40, we lost second game by 30, and we only had 6 players. And then this past week we lost by 19. That's not bad. It's progress. We're getting better.
Progress.
We're also playing a team that for sure has played together before. For sure is an AAU team somewhere. I mean, like, we got them doing layup drills. They over there doing like dribbling drills and counting the numbers out. And I'm like, all right, bro, this ain't no YMCA team game. This is.
No.
I said, all right, bet. I said, don't make me really lock in for real. But
somebody elite squad,
I ain't even get to coach tonight at practice, so I don't even know what happened. I don't know if they worked on anything. I don't know what they did. I missed one practice and we lost by 40, so who knows what it's gonna look like this Saturday. But yeah, man, good week so far. Posted a couple of TikToks.
Yeah, I see that.
Couple of days.
Yeah.
Posted one today.
Yeah. Yeah, let's talk about that. Let's unpack. Let's unpack. Because I know last week we were talking ratchet. And now this week you pulling out the ratchet. You showing how the ratchet get down. But I peeped the jump cut in the clip. I peeped the jump cut.
The jump cut had to happen. It was 2 different videos.
And then you explain that. But see, off rip, I'm gonna hate because I see you as competitive right now. You my brother, but we competing.
Right. That's exactly what it was.
We in competition. I'm a critique.
You funny though, because you ain't even
and
like
you
the
posted
video.
It. That's crazy. I thought I did.
Nah, you ain't even like the video.
I'll go back and like it now.
Ain't give it a like, ain't repost. I said, dang, I thought we was brothers, You
want to get bold and want to start tagging people and stuff, man. Like,
hey, I gotta let them know who I'm talking to, who I'm talking about. Somebody posted a video, posed some questions to people, and I ain't gonna lie. I saw a lot of people.
Jaden Robinson.
I have no clue. I don't know who that is.
I'm about to say, I don't know why they got that on your video.
Where I clicked on that and said, but who is this?
2028 point guard, Jaden Robinson. Man, this kid is still in high school.
Right. I said, man, get that on my thing, bro.
Freshman or sophomore in high school.
Man, who is this? But yeah, I forgot what I was saying.
And man, want to put push-ups in the background, so some job give me 50. Boy, I'll give you 50. Pause.
That's cap. I don't even know why you lying like that. I don't know why you
30. All I need is 20 more.
Now we didn't relax. That's cap.
Not on you. I'm just saying in general.
Okay, I was about to say.
Honestly, I want to say my career high is probably like a cool 32. I don't know. CFC Intramurals got the record book somewhere. My career high.
Nobody dropped 20 on my head. Ever.
Anybody ever dropped 20 in your head?
In one game? No.
On you specifically?
On me? No.
Okay, yeah. But maybe on your team?
They didn't score 20 on the team show, but not when I was the
but
defender.
Not on you. Yeah.
No, not on my team.
Yeah, I can say the same. I can say I don't think anybody just dropped me off the
and I've been the first, like the number 1 defender on both my teams. So
yeah.
And it's hoopers out there. So I'm just letting y'all know.
I can attest. I watched it in person. I can attest.
Now I will say, I saw polls. I saw comments. A lot of people was siding with me, gang.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, we gotta do the I ain't beat the end result.
One of them was your boys.
I know.
One of them was your boys, and he was rocking with me. So I said, "Yeah, it gotta be me then.
I know.
Gotta be me then. Gotta be." ML, what's good, ML? Man.
Hold on. Where's the tweet at? Let me find the tweet while I'll be talking about it. Let's find the tweet. But that's good to hear you doing good, my boy. Yeah. Dang, only one person voted for me. That's crazy. It was 4 out of 4 votes. That's sad. Only 4 votes on it.
And that one person was probably you, gang.
I did not vote. Oh, okay. I promise you I didn't. I made it fair. I did not vote. So, yeah. Tariq 3 to my
Hold
1.
on.
Shout out to that one voter, dog. I don't know who
Lynn Roberts. The oxymoron of a Miami Heat winner hat. I played ones with somebody today, and they was like, "Oh, you a Heat fan?" I was like, "Yeah." He said, "Oh, we're not doing too good this year." I said, "Man, it's early." He said, "Yeah, I'm from Miami though." I said, "Okay, bro." What you talking about, bro? Just because you from there don't mean you know more about them than me.
Exactly.
And then gave that boy buckets. What you talking about, bro? Just because you thought you was a bigger Heat fan than me, I gave you. He said since 1989. Boy, don't nobody care.
Dang.
They was doo-doo then.
Yeah, he OG then.
Right. I'm a D Wade Heat fan, not no Tony Cycling Heat fan. Come on now. Or Ronnie Cycling. My bad. I said Tony Cycling.
Bro was not there for the killer crossover Tim Hardaway days.
No. But how about you, gang? I bet Bryce dropped a 7 of 11, win by 2 in a game of 5. Against me or against anybody? If you saying against anybody,
I got Bryce dropping 7 of 11, win by 2 in a game of 5s if he coming off the screens right. ML no ball.
Let's keep it a stack though. I say you could hit 7 shots in a game, but you not hitting 7 of 11 game.
7 of 11? Why not? I could have a hot day. Hassan, ask Hassan. I'm gonna tell Hassan.
I have hot days too. On a normal day, I don't go 7 for 11. I go about 7 for 14, 7 for 15, and that's throughout the games or in each game. I ain't saying I take 15 shots in each game, but depending on who we playing with. Like if I got to do the boatload of the scoring, I'm getting them shots up, and I'm shooting threes because we play 2s and 3s. So if I hit 6 shots, that's 18 points.
If you hit 6 shots, you playing 2s and 3s.
Yeah,
I play 1s and 2s.
And you know me, I don't take the ones. I mean, I'll get to the basket.
I can get to the cup,
but
floater mid range.
If we playing 2s and 3s, if we playing 1s and 2s, if I hit 4 2s and you hit 2 layups, I outscored you 8-2. There's no reason for me to go down there and get a layup, and now I got to go down there and bump somebody again. Now I'm good on that. On me, ML, you funny as hell, gang. You funny as hell.
Anyways, man, we'll have listen. We'll have to see how this goes. Listen, hey, set up a multiplicity media link of sorts, man. Bring the sleepers out. Bring the weekenders out.
Me, bro.
Bring out P&J, man. ML get in on the action too. We go hoop. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it.
They thought I was locked in before. The people I play pickup with Monday, Wednesday, Friday gonna be pissed because I was cooking. I've been cooking them the last 2 weeks.
Oh,
make me really start cooking them. I'm really about to start cooking them. They're gonna be like, "Damn, bro, relax." Nah.
No, ain't no relax.
Nope, never. Because I got people thinking it's sweet on the TL, on the YouTube stream. Nah. 3 2s, a layup on me to close the game. Crazy as hell. I'm not going. I locked down too. And y'all lucky I feel bad, recording people. Cause I'll record the hoop sessions. And y'all watch me lock up and knock down 3 from half. Let's not do this. And I ain't even wanting to really pop my shit, but ML, you wilding with that one. I ain't gonna lie to you, gang. Not gonna lie to you. But we ain't asked Bryce how his week was, or how his weekend was, how the rest of his week was last week. And then we can get into this hoop talk.
I'm good. Can't complain. took care of some business, dog. I ain't gonna lie. Getting older, you got to start doing some things on your own, you know. So I had a productive day. Um, so yeah, there's that. On top of that, just been enjoying hoops, man. A lot of good basketball has been on lately. Shout out to my college of Charleston Cougars, man. Beat FAU in double overtime. That boy Ante hit the game winner. Yeah. Um. So yeah. Outside of that though, just been living, man. Um. Working on a lot. You know, got another Five Things Friday that's out now. Good article, and at the same time, it's checking out. You see HVL, she had her first double double. Like I said, she due for a big season. So yeah, y'all go tap into that multiplicity.com. Um, yeah, outside of that though, I can't complain about much, man. Life is good. But yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah, new episode. Obviously, every episode we got tripping or chilling starting this week. All right, I'm gonna just go ahead. We can go topic from topic. I know you got some topics in your mind. I got topics in my mind. Just go ahead and run through them real quick. First topic I got: Kanye Anthony finally made his college decision to go to Syracuse like his pops. The announcement was made on 7 p.m. in Brooklyn. Featured Kanye and Anthony, his mom Lala Anthony, and of course the legend Carmelo Anthony. I just thought it was dope. The whole show and how I build up to it and everything, and just how both his parents talked about him and his game, and about how like he got to do this for him and making a big decision for him, like him understanding it. At the same time, it's kind of crazy because like for us, you know, Carmelo Anthony was part of our introduction to basketball. Like we grew up watching this guy, and now we're watching his son develop into the player that he's becoming. I don't know, it's just a sign of us getting older.
Outside of Steph, he might end up being the best son of an NBA hooper.
I ain't
in
gonna
terms of
lie,
basketball.
it's shaping out to be that way, dog.
Because he tough.
Yo, number one rated player.
Seeing the montages,
rated number one
like,
player in New York.
Seeing the montages of him, like when he was younger, and Melo's guarding him, he's like, "Get me off you, get me off you. Use your jab, use your jab." And I'm like, bruh, that's crazy. Like I remember watching him when he was like 11, 12, and he had just started to like work out with Melo and stuff. And now we see him about to go to Syracuse. It's nuts.
Yeah, man. Definitely excited to see how he continues to develop. So you got a senior season at Lehigh to finish before he heads into Syracuse. So yeah, just thought that was neat. That was cool. You tripping or you chilling though?
Tripping.
I'm about to say it could be good tripping too now.
Yeah, I'm about to say if tripping is good, then I'm tripping because I'm excited for that. That'll make me watch Syracuse basketball, respectfully.
Yeah,
I'll be locked into that.
For sure. I'm tripping as well because, like I mentioned, like, I don't know, it's just crazy, man. Like, Carmelo Anthony, one of the first players I watched ever. His son is now going to the same college as him. It's time, like, it's that time now. It's just, I don't know, it's between him and then seeing Bronny get to the league, seeing Bryce playing in high school, seeing, like, other NBA sons, like, become who they are, like, Gilbert Arenas' son and Trevor Ariza's son now in high school. You got who else? You got Jace Richardson at Michigan State now. Boozer twins going to Duke next year. Trying to think of what other like NBA son there is out there. Elijah Arenas, he's tough. Just a new class of hoopers, man.
Crazy.
For sure. All right. You got a topic?
This is a kind of like a breaking news kind of thing. Lynn Roberts, coach of Utah women's basketball, is no longer the coach of Utah women's basketball. She is taking her coaching talents to LA. To coach the Sparks.
That's crazy. I got LA colors on right now too. I don't even rock with LA like that, bro.
With LA colors with a New York hat on.
Yankee hat on, man.
He don't know what side of the country he on. And the boy in South Carolina, that's the craziest part. He in South Carolina repping LA and New York. He don't know where he want to be.
And I'm wearing shorts too.
Yeah, see that. I wish I could be wearing shorts, man. We didn't already.
I'm wearing shorts with a
already
windbreaker, man. I call it my
see the
oxymoron
hat,
fit
man.
or my hybrid fit. So yeah.
Yeah, it's already cold as hell out here. So, but I am kind of shocked by this. I don't want to say kind of. I'm shocked by this. Um, but at the same time, I could see like why she would like take the job. Um, my only thing is I hate when college coaches take jobs in the middle of the season.
Yeah.
Like the season just started.
Yeah.
You have a good enough team that can make a run in the tournament. And obviously like they knew because they've already named like the new head coach, which is one of her assistants. I believe his name was, let me make sure I got it right because I don't want to say the wrong name. Gavin Peterson is the fifth head coach in in Utah women's basketball history.
Wow.
Um, yeah, Lynn Roberts had 165 wins at Utah, Pac-12 championship, 3 NCAA appearances, and she'll be taking that to LA. LA also got the second pick this past weekend. So it'll be interesting to see how they do. I think bringing a college coach is good if you're trying to rebuild, which LA is trying to do. Because obviously she can relate to the younger players. She's coached college players for the last, I don't know, 15, 20 years, however many years she's been a coach. Um, and she did a great job of developing talent. I mean, you have Alyssa Pilly who's in the league right now. You have Jenna Johnson and Gianna Neepkins who are still there. Ennis Vieta is still there. Kennedy McQueen is still there. So they still have. She's left her mark on Utah women's basketball, and I expect them to still try to contend in the Big 12 and in the tournament. But as for the Sparks, I think this is a great hire just because um, like we've seen so many coaches get fired, and it's different in the women's basketball spaces. We don't really know who the like next top hires are. Like in the NBA, you kind of know like, oh, this assistant is the next guy up, or in the NFL, this assistant is the next guy up. But in women's basketball, like it's not always like an assistant that moves up. Sometimes it is, and sometimes it's like an outside hire. So like you have Stephanie White who came back from college, and um, who else came back from college? Somebody else just came back from college a couple years ago, but I can't remember. I can't remember the name. But then you have Becky Hammond jump over from the NBA. Like, um, it's just it's kind of hard to know who's gonna get hired. But I think for what they were able to like to come away with, this is a great hire for the Sparks. So I'm tripping in a good way.
Yeah, man. I'm chilling. I'm chilling, but in a good way. I'm chilling on the fact that it's like a new start, you know. Not Phoenix. LA had Kurt Miller last year. He's a more established coach. I mean, obviously he had his time in college as well, but I mean he coached a lot of more established, like veteran talent. Um, More so with the Connecticut Sun group that he had before coming to the Sparks. I thought he could have been the guy for the job in LA, but at the same time, like you can see there was some kind of disconnect, and wasn't surprised that there was a disconnect there with that team getting younger and wanting to get younger and having a younger core. Um, as Tariq mentioned, it is good to have someone that did coach in college, or maybe someone like freshly coached in
And
college
also
that is
coach
used
women too.
coach women, yeah. Someone that understands the youngest a little more, or can connect with the young crowd a little more. Um, so I'm just chilling to see where it leads, where it how it shapes out for them. You know, Cameron Brink, she'll be coming back off of ACL or Achilles ACL injury.
ACL. Damn.
Yeah. Um. Then you got Rickea Jackson, who had a great freshman season. Not freshman, great rookie season.
Same thing, no.
She's
Kind of.
great rookie season. Building off of that, really want to see who they take at 2. I really thought they were going to get the number 1 pick. A lot of people thought they were going to get the number 1 pick, but
That would have been blockbuster, man.
oh my goodness, dog.
Paige out in LA, like would have been a movie.
Man,
Paige out in LA when Juju out there too.
Lordy.
LA is it's a place to be for women's basketball. Well, it still can be,
It still can be. I mean, it's
but
one
I
of
am
the
curious to see where
places.
they go now.
Nah,
I
for
am
sure, for
curious to
sure.
see where they go now.
Yeah.
Because I mean they have post players, so
Yup.
they don't necessarily need Kiki very often. But if you want to play Riki at the 3, then you could bring Kiki in and run Kiki at the 4, and
Kiki
then
and Cam
Cam at the
again?
5.
Ooh!
Yeah,
Man.
which I think Rakia could work at the 3. Obviously, the 3-point shot would have to get a little bit better for her to really run the 3. But I
Yeah.
think she could be like a Nafisa Collier type of role, not role,
I could
but
see
like
that as
kind
well.
of forward where she can play the 3 or the 4.
Yeah.
Um, and I think she played some small ball 5 at times last year. But I mean, Lynn Roberts and company and the GM and everybody, they're gonna figure out who was fit best, and hopefully they make the right decision because you do have an Olivia Miles there because they do need a point guard, which is why they
Yeah.
wanted Paige Becker so bad. So
Yeah.
you've got some options at the point guard spot with Tina Pow Pow and Olivia Miles. So we'll see where they go in terms of that, but that's still a couple months away. We also we didn't mention Tyler Marsh being hired by the Sky.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Another big hire.
um, so just want to give a shout out to him. He was assistant with Becky Hammond on the Aces. Him and Natalie Nakasi are both now head coaches in the WNBA. Nakasi of the Valkyrie and Tyler Marsh of the Chicago Sky. Big player development guy. He
Oh yeah.
had a huge role in the way that Jackie Young developed in terms of her strength and on the court progression. Kelsey Plum as well. So excited to see what that looks like, especially with a piece like Angel Reese and Camila Cardoso. Like what he can do with them and help them. And then even a Kennedy Carter, if she returns to the Sky, like having that kind of talent there and him being able to mold it is going to be really fun too. So, um, yeah, just want to give a quick shout out to him because we didn't mention him last week or when it happened
Whenever
eventually,
that happened, that was
initially.
probably what, 2
Yeah.
weeks ago, maybe. I felt like it was like maybe
Yeah,
2 weeks
probably about
ago
2 weeks
at
at this
least.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, playing to our next topic. The Dallas Wings get the #1 draft pick in the 2025 WNBA Draft, followed by the Los Angeles Sparks at 2, and who's doing
Sky
3?
at 3.
Sky at
Sky at
3,
3, Mystics at 4.
and Mystics at 4. Oh, okay, Cam, I see you. You tripping or you chilling about the Dallas Wings getting the #1 pick?
I'm chilling because I want to be optimistic. Obviously, they changed some things up in the coaching and in the front office. So, or not the front office, in the coaching aspect. So I'm curious to see how it looks. But we don't fully know what Satu's decision is going to be yet. I think once we know what Satu does, that really changes the outlook of this team. Because if she stays, I do like having a Paige, a Maddie Seegers, and a Satu on the court at the same time. Obviously, everybody's got their opinions about Enrique and things like that. But I will say, as much as people have talked bad about Enrique and have mentioned her efficiency, I don't think she's ever played with a true point guard. Um, and I think Paige Beckers would be the best point guard that she has played with. I'm not saying she's the most talented, because she hasn't played a WNBA game yet. I mean, you know, Enrique has played with, she did play with Skylar, but um, she hasn't played with, or she played with like Crystal Dangerfield and Odyssey Sims, and Odyssey Sims is more like a score first point guard, and Marina Mary's a score first point guard. So playing with somebody like Paige, who is gonna get to the right shot, whether it's her shot or somebody else, is huge. And I think having players like Paige and Satu on the court at the same time would be uh, fantastic for them in terms of what they could do offensively. Um, so I'm curious to see how it looks. Obviously, we're still a couple of months away from free agency, so we don't know exactly what's going to happen or what it's going to look like. But that's why I'm chilling. But it could be an exciting thing. I'm going to be rooting for Paige anyway. I'm still going to be watching, regardless of where she goes. Because because I think she's gonna excel. But yeah, we'll know more as the coming months come along. I know people are saying she still could, say that she's coming back for another year, but she already said that this would be her last year. So I doubt that she unpulls the trigger and says that she's going to come back for another year.
Yeah, I'm
I
about to
think
say if she do, I'm be
the
like, what we
real
doing
question
here?
mark is I think the real question mark is AZ.
Yeah,
AZ will be a first round pick if she does decide to come out, but if she waits another year and is able to stay healthy for this year and next year, she could be probably a top 3 to 4 pick. So that'll be the interesting choice for me.
yeah. I'm chilling as well. I'm chilling just on the fact of like, I mean, we still got a long time before the draft. The draft is in what, March, April? It's in April, right?
Yeah, April.
Yeah, April.
Yeah, right after,
So
like a week
right
after
after, yep. So
national championship.
which is also just crazy to me. But I mean, now that we
Nuts.
know who has #1 pick, um, who knows if that pick gets shopped? Who knows if that pick like? Cause see, I don't think Dallas is in a real like rebuild situation because they have Enrique and they do have Saw too, even though she's a free agent this season. Like I would think that would be a priority of bringing her back in some shape or form. And I think this could help with that, being that they do have the #1 pick, or they can play it into their advantage, bring somebody else in using that #1 pick. Just
Sorry,
I'm
I said that they didn't have a new GM. The Wings do have a new GM. I'm tripping. It's
okay.
Kurt Miller.
Oh, Kurt Miller's in the GM.
Because
Oh,
I forgot that I thought that they did fire the GM before, but I wasn't completely sure. But I do remember seeing Kurt Miller um, throw shade at LA when they got the first pick. He tweeted out something. It wasn't like a real shot, but it was also like, you being petty, because obviously he just left the Sparks,
mm-hmm.
um, and now he's the GM of the Wings, and they got the first pick. Let me see if I can find it. He posted a GIF and said, "Let's go," but the GIF said, "How do you like them apples?" Which obviously was a shot at LA. So yeah.
Hey,
So we do know Kurt Miller to be a guy that wants to contend. So I would be shocked if they are trying to go in the way of a rebuild, which is why he left LA.
yeah, and I mean, that's what I would think the choice there would be to bring in a player like Paige, because Paige can come in and transform your whole team. Like she's that kind of player, and she's been that kind of player. Like she's a generational talent. I know we thought I water around a lot, but I mean she's
The epitome of it.
come on now. Um, I don't know. She was one of the players that people were asking for, like, oh, she can go one and done if she wants to. I mean, she probably could have. I mean, but the W rules are different, you know. So
Yeah,
her having the polish game that she has now as a senior, um, I think plays into her favor as well. And yeah, I just look forward to seeing Paige go crazy in the W.
agreed.
All right, you got any other topics before we move on to these previews?
I don't believe so. Let me check. Um, I do not.
All right. Oh, all right. I do have one more last topic. NBA Cup. The games have been great this year. Are you tripping or are you chilling about the NBA Cup games?
I'm tripping in a good way. The
Same.
NBA Cup, especially being on two specific days, Tuesdays and Fridays.
That being a
Make
Tuesday is
sure that
crazy.
people know exactly what days that the NBA Cup is going on.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and it gives that, like, you don't have to be like, oh, maybe there's an NBA Cup game on Thursday, maybe there's one on Wednesday, maybe there's one on Friday. Um, and I like that not every team plays every NBA Cup day.
Yeah.
Um, so it doesn't give anyone like any kind of advantage necessarily. I know the Celtics and the Cavs are playing right now, and the Celtics hadn't played since Saturday, I believe. So they had some rest to get ready for this game. Um, but all in all, I think it's been really good. I think for the most part, all 30 teams have been pretty competitive this year.
Yeah.
So it's not like there's any nights I mean, there's obviously blowouts, but I don't think there's any nights where teams are just going out there and not trying to win. I think every team has gone out there, even with injuries, has gone out there and tried to do their best. I mean, Orlando's 2-0 in the NBA Cup, and they don't even have Paolo. So, um, they're on a 6-game winning streak right now. So you can't take anything for granted. You can't be like, oh, their best player is out, so we should win this game, or they're down 2 starters, 3 starters, so we should win this game. There's teams that are out there down damn near their whole starting lineup and are still winning games. So, or still putting pressure on you to force them to beat you. So, force you to beat them, I should say. Um, hey man, Cleveland hooping, but yeah, I love the NBA Cup. I thought it was a hit last year. I think, this year I think it's doing just as good. Obviously it's gonna be we're gonna need to see like the knockout rounds and all that live up to last year. But for right now, I mean, through 2 games through the first week, I think it's been
being at
really
5:00 in the afternoon though.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Like getting off of work straight to the game, like that's crazy. Like,
yeah,
you gotta
during
crazy. Prime traffic time, it's insane. Like
nuts.
But yeah, no, I'm tripping in a good way as well, man. I think this year's surpassed last year in many ways. I think some of the court designs are better, some of the jerseys are better. Just think that is better overall because people are like paying attention to it and like they're really like looking at it as something that's serious, And I think I know soccer has different kind of championships like mid-season and stuff like that too. So I mean, I think it's kind of neat that they've implemented that in both the NBA and the WNBA to like make the regular season matter because, like you mentioned, there's been a lot of good quality basketball that's happened within the past like few weeks of the season starting.
Yeah,
and it's gonna continue. Like right after we got the NBA Cup, we got Christmas games. So those Christmas games are gonna be stellar, top tier. Like those games are gonna be something to watch for. And you got players making their push for all-star cases. Then you got after that playoff push. After that playoff. So it's like the regular season matters now. You really gotta pay attention to the whole NBA season. I'm glad that the NBA has found a way for us to pay attention to the whole season because a lot of people, I guess, and like how things are in the States here, people watch football more and they tune into basketball after football is done. When the Super Bowl is over, that's whenever everybody starts tuning into basketball. Is for the consensus, same with college.
Right.
People don't really tune in until it's like conference play for real, which is the second half of the season.
Yeah.
So it's good to see that there's an effort towards making the regular season matter. And the games have been close. I think I'm watching I'm watching Nets and Hornets right now. It's a close game at halftime. Nets and Knicks on Friday was insane, bro. Like, I think that was a good to put them in the same group, crosstown rivalry. Especially with a couple things brewing there, with Mikal Bridges being on the Nets, and then he got traded to the Knicks, playing with his college
had a good game
roommates
too.
now. He saw it. Had a solid game. It was
he had a good game, bro.
That boy Cam Thomas had 40 though.
Oh my god.
But nah, I mean, it was a tough game though. I mean, and I'm glad that players are taking things seriously. And even with last week with the oh my gosh, bro, Warriors and Mavericks after we got off of here, cinema.
You got to stay here.
Cinema, dog. That's crazy, man.
Steph was talking his talk.
Like Clay had a great game. And then Steph fashion just ended it like we know him to end it, bro. Like, yeah, man. There's a lot of good hoops is coming from the NBA Cup, bro. As you mentioned, Cavs and Celtics. Now you got Cavs undefeated at the moment up until this point. Well, currently still, up against the reigning champion Boston Celtics. They're down 2 now.
Yep,
they was down like 20 earlier in this
4
game. Now they down. Oh, they were down 4 because TV's ahead of mine. But
Max.
But yeah,
because TNT.
Good basketball there, man. Good rivalries and stuff. Just good to make the regular season matter, bro. Like it's just good for the product. Yeah. So shout out to the NBA Cup. Last little tidbit of news I just thought of real quick. Inside the NBA sticking around. ESPN has gotten the rights to Inside the NBA, so starting next season, it'll be there. So
yeah, it'll still be TNT producers. It'll just be on ESPN's network.
Yeah,
which is good. So it'll still be inside the NBA. It'll still be presented the same way. It'll just be on ESPN instead of TNT.
Which is good, man. Good that they
Yeah.
saved the quality show, a staple. Good Lord, Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum was on another level, bro. That man, Jason Tatum, bro. He getting disrespectful, bro. I like it. That man said, I ain't writing back.
He said, out of here,
He
bro.
said, this guy.
Hey,
come on,
y'all put
man.
Georges Niang on me, bro.
Come on, dog. Man,
y'all thought Georges Niang could guard me?
Splash, baby.
Hit that boy with the Wesley Johnson. He should have,
man. Yeah, but no, it's just lit to see that they're keeping it around. Looking forward to see how it looks. Looking forward to see how NBC production looks as well. Jalen Rose is going to be part of the NBC's production next season. Glad to see him back on camera.
Absolutely.
I definitely thought Jalen Rose is just one of those guys that, one of those guys I look to. Like, I enjoyed his content. I enjoyed his analysis on the game. Just the way he was able to break it down and the way he talks about the game is one of the people I really tune into. So good to see him back on the camera.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Jalen and Jacoby was a great show. So
for sure.
They definitely are going to be able to use him for different things, and he's going to bring good analysis. He's never been one to, be super hot takey or hating. That's probably why he don't work for ESPN. So shout out Jalen Rose.
Facts. All right. You want to talk Champs Classic real quick? You want to get your shot, get your time to brag? You know who's on Kentucky now?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I mean, like, I mean, like, you're well aware who's on Kentucky.
You was just being petty. No, you was being petty by saying that. You know who's on Kentucky now?
I learned who was on Kentucky that night too. I learned.
I knew before that game.
That experience played a part in that game.
Who said that before the game?
The fans in the comments.
No, I said it. I told you that.
You said what a freshman at.
Obviously, but the Tuesday night we were recording before the game started.
Mm-hmm.
And I said the experience over the freshman.
You did.
And I said we got shooters, which happened. That's how the ratchet conversation came up.
Yep.
Exactly.
And them shooters knocked down shots. And our shooters didn't really knock down many shots.
And they was clamping up too.
Yeah, Cooper Flag had two questionable possessions down the stretch. He had 3 turnovers, but the last 2 turnovers killed him.
I blame John Shire for that though.
I
blame John Shire for that though.
I do too. I don't know what the play
because
was. It was really, HB dive kind of Giannis kind of ball there, just run straight to the cup. Like, Cooper Flag too skilled for that, bro. Like, or at the same time, y'all gotta run a certain play. Y'all don't just give Coop the ball because that's what y'all expected. Of course, No.1 prospect, they're expecting everything to go through him. Run a play. X and O. Like, run something, get somebody open up, get a good shot, or get somebody to the cut, get fouled. Something other than two left-hand drives. But Cooper's young. He's a 17-year-old freshman. Like, he's gonna learn. Like I said, he only had 3 turnovers. The last 2 were costly turnovers, but it'll be something he'll learn from, and he'll be better. He's only gonna get better from it, as well as the rest of the Duke team. Like, they're gonna learn from this moment. They'll be straight. I'm not even worried. I'm not even tripping. I'm chilling.
Mark Pope knew though. He called it in the huddle. Yeah. He said they gonna go ISO on the left side. He gonna try to do that spin, and if he do that spin, I want 2 hands on the ball.
Yeah.
What happened when he spun?
2 hands was on the ball.
2 people was there
both times,
and he got fouled for the layup.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. So I don't blame Cooper Flag for that. I blame John Shire because if he obviously the scout was Cooper Flag likes to do a spin move, mm-hmm. which if you watch enough of him, you know that.
Mm-hmm.
But as John Shire, you also have to know, okay, they're going to expect us to do this. There's a different way we could get him the ball and get him to a spot that we want to get him to. So I think John Shire will also learn. Okay, I can't just give him the ball at the top of the key and let him go.
Yeah,
Because
and Duke got weapons too, man.
Especially the space in the college, you're not gonna be able to do that.
No, but now Duke got weapons too. They got to explore those a little bit more. Khan was not Khan that night. I mean, he had a couple shots, but he wasn't on.
And that's the one that you brought up as a shooter, right?
I mean, he's still a shooter. Don't get me wrong. He's still a shooter.
But he wasn't that night.
He wasn't that night.
Sound like Trevor Keels.
Man, relax on Keels. Relax on kill mode.
That boy, a 120-point game.
Relax on kill mode. 120-point game. Relax on kill mode. Right?
Don't ever in your life use that nickname for him. He's clearly never been in kill mode.
I don't even think he's in the league anymore.
He was on the New York G League team at one point. I think.
So I know he was on the Knicks, yeah. But yeah, kill mode.
Shit, I ain't seen, bro.
But nah.
You got to score that.
What else was about to talk about in regards to that? Yeah, no, just gotta be better execution there from Duke. Yeah. All right, so we got some top 10 matchups this weekend. Big time matchups this weekend
it's
on the women's side.
I'm tired of watching these blowouts.
We got appetizers before feast week, all right?
Woo!
Yes, sir. So we got South Carolina versus UCLA, and we also got Notre Dame against USC. Ooh, whiskey. That's kind of weird. I don't know why I said the ski at the end, but ooh wee.
Yeah, I don't know
where that came from. But
what that was, gang.
Yeah, we can talk about South Carolina versus UCLA. South Carolina. Let's see. I got notes, y'all, but they're incomplete, so.
So they ain't even notes, gang.
I know.
You got a note.
No, I got a page of notes.
A page? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Come on now.
All right, not too much now.
All right, we do. All right. Nah. Notre Dame USC first because they play Saturday.
Okay.
And then South Carolina UCLA because they play Sunday. All right, so Notre Dame USC. This is in USC. Number 6 Notre Dame against number 3 USC. Big game. Probably the biggest non-con game so far, I guess, right? I would think.
Yeah, because
as far as matchup goes and ranking goes,
South Carolina played NC State. Notre Dame played, not Notre Dame. UCLA played. Who did UCLA play?
I know USC started season against
USC played with
Ole
Ole Miss.
Yeah. UConn played North Carolina this weekend.
Yeah. Who did UCLA play? They played right after them. Why am I blanking?
They played Louisville.
They played Louisville. Okay. Yeah. So this is definitely the biggest non-conference game, especially
also
because of the
Louisville
names.
versus Kentucky this past weekend, which was a big game.
Yeah. Great game by Kentucky to pull that one out. But yeah, I would definitely say this is the biggest non-conference game because I mean you got two of the biggest names in college and women's college basketball. So by far, this is the biggest game to this point.
Got two of the
because I mean you got
bigger
one
freshmen from last year. I know last year's convo between freshmen of the year was between Juju Watkins and Hannah Hidalgo.
Madison Booker too.
Madison Booker as well, yes. But we got two out of the 3 going at it in this matchup. Notre Dame, who's returning Olivia Miles, who's had a great season, already named ACC Player of the Week for the first week, and I think Hannah Hidalgo was named Player of the Week for the second week.
Probably her numbers
insane,
disgusting right now.
Yeah, up against Juju Watkins and a new and improved USC team, with Kiki Arioffen, Talia Von Hoffen, their freshman.
Talia's struggling right now. Smith.
I thought that was her name. 2 great squads, 2 great coaches. Should be a great matchup. What are your expectations heading into this matchup?
Defense.
Oh yeah, lots of it.
Intensity. I think the intensity is gonna be at an all-time high. I think this is one of those games where Hunter Hidalgo is gonna come out with a lot of energy. Juju is always very poised, but I think she's gonna understand the magnitude of this game as well. Um, this kind of game is one that everybody's gonna have their eyes on. It's in LA. I'd be shocked that there weren't a lot of stars at this game.
Oh yeah,
Um,
that celebrity real gonna go crazy.
I can't wait to see. I would assume Hannah gets the Juju matchup. If it's not her, then it's probably Sonya. Um, I'm interested to see how that goes. I'm interested to see how many times Juju is on Hannah. Um, I mean, they have. I mean, Notre Dame has three great perimeter players and Olivia Miles, Hannah Hidalgo, and Sonya Citron. So it's not like you can rest on one of those players. Talia Von Hoffman hasn't been great to start the season in terms of like scoring and efficiency, but I think this is one of those games where she can step up, and that's where she can gain her confidence and gain a rhythm with this team. Um, Kate Cobble, Kate Koval, and Kiki Ariafin is a really fun matchup as well. In the post, I think it comes down to some depth for USC. I think having another starter like Kennedy Smith, having Avery Howe coming off the bench, and Kaylee Heckle coming off the bench, and just being able to add different players in the game. Uh, Liatu King hasn't didn't play the last game, so I don't know if she's playing in this game. But when she didn't play, they only played 7 players. So it would be heavy minutes for Notre Dame's guards. So if you can bring in a Kaylee Heckle who pushes the pace all the time, Avery Howe who can come in and shoot the ball at a high level and is always, looking to push the pace as well. You may be able to tire them out. Um, but I think this is gonna be a really fun matchup. I think I want to see Sonya. I want to see Sonya Citron and Kennedy Smith matchup, man. I want to see that. That's gonna be a lot of fun. 'Cause I think Kennedy Smith is gonna get the Hannah Hidalgo matchup early, but I think we'll also get something with her on Sonya Citron.
Yeah, I'm definitely interested in seeing how each team chooses to defend each other. Um, Based on the fact that each side does have powerhouses on offense. You got the backcourt duo of Hannah Hidalgo and Olivia Miles on one side, and you got Juju Watkins on the other side, along with Talia Von Hoffen, Kiki Ariafin, Kennedy Smith. Just two high-powered teams against each other. Like I said, this is a top 10 matchup. Number 6 against number 3. Yeah, this is one. This is one to watch. This is one to look out for sure. I think in this game, like you said, defense is going to be key, but at the same time, it's like I'm really interested to see how Juju plays in this game because we saw at times, like we saw in the Ole Miss game, how Juju was reluctant to pass the ball up, causing her to turn the ball over a lot in that game. I mean, she's since kind of cleaned up on those turnovers since then, but we'll see how much she relies on herself and how much she relies on her teammates in this game, based on the fact that she has the help. I mean, she has an approved squad from last year. Um, has some talented, I don't want to say veteran, I'll say experienced players on the squad this year as well. So it'll be interesting to see how she plays and how she performs. So that's I mean, outside of the obvious reasons, that's why I would think Juju Walker's be the player to watch in this game.
Yeah. Also, shout out to Juju, fourth youngest player or fourth fastest player to get to 1,000 points.
They did what,
Just
38
38
games?
games
Yep.
total. Yeah. So shout out to her, man. Just a walking bucket. The definition of a walking bucket. Like
Oh, for
she's
sure.
stepping on the court, it's a walking 25.
Yep.
It's a walking 25. She can get 30 in her sleep. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I can't wait for this game, man. I'm gonna be so locked in. Like, this game is gonna be insane. I think the atmosphere in the Coliseum is gonna be crazy.
No, most definitely. All right, what's your prediction? You got Juju and the girls taking it in. I mean, taking the dub, or you got Notre Dame coming out of SoCal with the dub. on their way back to South Bend.
I think if it was in Notre Dame, I might lean towards Notre Dame, but I'm gonna lean towards Southern California with the depth that they have and the scoring punch. Um, we've seen Notre Dame in some big games in the past be kind of stagnant on offense. I don't think that'll be an issue. I hope that won't be an issue. But you never really know. Sometimes their offense doesn't look as pretty, but obviously with Olivia Miles back, um, that'll probably look a little different because we've seen the offense with just Hannah and just Olivia, and those are the times where it's bogged down. It hasn't been great offensively. So maybe it should be different with both of them. But I'm gonna go with USC.
Yeah, I think I'm going with USC as well. Just I think they have just a little more on the offensive end than Notre Dame does. Not by a lot though, but I just think that that's what outweighs them in this matchup. Um,
They got the size
being that,
advantage too.
yeah,
So like,
that too. And then being at home as well. Their home crowd is has shown up and has been pretty big for them as of recent. Um, and that's always a factor. So I think we get a good game out of Juju. I think we do see Talia Van Hoffen open up a little more, and contribute a little more, and same with Kiki. I think the big three has a good game.
yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, this is a team that she just saw in Elite Eight or Sweet 16. So it's not a team that she's unfamiliar with. Obviously, there's some different players around um, Sonya with no Maddie Westbeld and some other players not being there. But for the most part, this is the same team. So it's not like she's unfamiliar with this team that she's going to, go up against. So I wouldn't be shocked if she was able to, have a good game. And a good game for hers could be like 12-8-7 or 12-8-9. Like there are games where she's close to triple double, has gotten triple double. So you know, I just think her ability to shoot the ball and to play make is what's going to be the most important for the team this season. So we'll
yep,
see how that grows as the season goes on.
yep. All right, moving on to Sunday's matchup, Sunday's special. Um, Staying in Cali with it though. You got South Carolina, #1 ranked team, reigning champions, up against the UCLA Bruins. Um, this is another heavyweight matchup, man. #1 against #5. You got a lot of people coming back from South Carolina. Chloe Kitts has had a great start to this season. You got Tina Pow has had a good start to the season as well. A name to look out for as far as the WNBA Draft talks goes. You got Malaysia Fawali, who's had a good season as well, up against UCLA with Kiki Rice, Lauren Betts. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank who's on UCLA right now.
Tamia
You
Gardner,
just sat there and I
Barker,
was like,
Gabby
yeah,
Jaquez.
yeah.
I was giving you time to think of some names, but um,
London Jones,
yeah, yep, Lennon Jones, Alina Arnasarlo.
yeah,
Was really good while Kiki Rice was out. Kiki Rice just played her first game the other night, so hopefully, that was, I mean, hopefully that was a good. I don't want to say good enough to give her some confidence going into it because she only played 11 minutes, but just getting on the floor before this game is huge because you know how the guards for South Carolina are. So, um, you can't go in there rusty and not ready to play because they'll run you off the court.
Oh yeah, South Carolina is definitely a well coached team by the great Don Staley, and their guards really will get them going. Um, Fierce, get after it. They're gonna play defense. They're gonna go after you. They're gonna go at you on offense. Some of the best in the nation.
Yeah,
What are you
yeah. I
expecting from
think
this matchup?
I think this game will be one in the post. I think Um, it's going to be imperative that UCLA does a good job of getting Lauren Betts the ball in advantageous situations. I'm sure Don Staley is going to have them ready and is going to have some kind of defense to keep Betts from getting the ball, especially um, as low in the post as she normally does. Because I mean, this isn't. I mean, they still have a lot of front court players, but this isn't the biggest team that you know that Don Staley has had. So they'll have to play. They'll have to use their athleticism and you know their size and um, depth and numbers to slow down Lauren Betts because if she gets you where she wants to get you on towards the rim, you don't really have a chance. Um, I am curious of like I asked this on Twitter the other day, and um, I had a conversation with um, someone about it, and I asked who would be the first on the scouting report for South Carolina, um, and they said it was between Chloe Kitts and Tahina Paopao, and I think those are probably the top two as well. But I think Malaysia for Wiley is definitely in that conversation as well, just because of um, the electricity that she brings to the court, just the way that she's able to make things happen, and how quickly she can, and the kind of spark that she brings to the team and to the fans, especially when they're playing in Columbia. So um, I'm curious to see what Chloe Kitts is going to be able to do down low. UCLA has size as well. They play Tamia Gardner and Jediah Barker off the bench. You still have Lauren Betts, and you have why am I blanking on her name right now? Duga Leach as well, who can pop out and shoot the three if needed. So I think this game will be one of the posts, but I do think the guards for UCLA are going to be just as important. I think we know we're going to get from South Carolina's guards, but UCLA's guards um, will play a pivotal role because um, we don't know how much Kiki Rice is going to play, but Alina Arnisalo, um, this will be her fifth game, and it'll be against defending champions. And Raven Johnson's a great defender. Breezy Hall's a great defender. Tahina Papau's improved. Malaysia Fulwiley's improved. So definitely not an easy matchup for their guards, but um, I think this could be a really, really, really good game.
Yeah, I believe so as well, man. Definitely want to see how South Carolina answers to the test. Um, I think they're past the point of I think all these teams are kind of past the point of I don't want to say they're cupcake games, but just like they're I don't know, they're like first few games
They're
that get them
cupcake
back in their swing. Yeah, the first
cupcake
few games that
games.
get them back in the swing. They're
Cupcake
40,
games.
50, 60 point difference
Yeah, I can't
deficit
even get excited
games.
to watch the games.
Yeah, so I mean, it's good to see that their first test comes against a team like UCLA, who's experienced and has a lot of talent on their roster. Um, as a test for them. I mean, this team's gonna be tested all season. They're reigning champions.
But since South Carolina has played Michigan and NC State, so
Yeah,
this would be another test. I mean, this would be the biggest, but
yeah,
they have played out of the 4 or 5 games. They've played two really good teams.
yeah. I'm expecting a tough game from both sides. I don't want to say too physical, but I mean, I won't be surprised if it does get a little physical. Um, won't be surprised. I think this game does come down to the post though. Um, being that who's on each side, like we mentioned, you got Chloe Kitts forward for the South Carolina, and you got Lauren Betts center for UCLA. Like it's gonna be a down low battle for sure. So, um, what's your prediction here though?
Funny enough, this was my national championship prediction last year.
Hey, I think it was mine too.
You
Maybe.
said they fell short losing to LSU, but um, this game is also in LA. So LA got some hitters uh,
LA.
this weekend. in terms of women's basketball.
That might be why I'm wearing purple and gold. I don't know. I didn't think of that. It's worked out that way.
I would love to say UCLA because they're one of my favorite teams to watch. Probably my top 3 favorite teams to watch. But it's hard to bet against South Carolina.
Yeah, it is. Like I kind of want to go UCLA as well, but I don't know. I don't feel right going against South Carolina, knowing that they're the team that they are. So I'm gonna say South Carolina here.
I think Don will just have them 2 ready.
Yeah.
I think they'll be able to make adjustments, and the strategy will cause UCLA to struggle for a little bit. I do think it'll be a close game, but I mean, when it's a close game, it's South Carolina always feels like they have the edge, even if they don't necessarily have like that go-to score.
Yeah.
It just feels like they're gonna make enough plays to win the game.
Yup. Like they'll make the plays down the stretch, or
because I don't think
the shots when they need to.
Yeah, I don't think either team has like a go-to knockdown. Like, all right, this is exactly what we're going to get this shot. Yeah, but no. I think both teams' offense is ran so well that they are able to have balance in scoring. I think both of these teams are super balanced in scoring.
Yep. All right. Do you have it? South Carolina against UCLA Sunday. You got Notre Dame, USC on Saturday. Let's get into your tips for the week. This Tariq.
Switching up a little bit. So, was watching numbers on the board. Shout out to the guys. Was watching numbers on the board after I got off of work. Mm-hmm. So, Kenny was talking about he had named his 10 favorite players before the season, and some of them, are struggling. So he wanted to knock some off the list. He only ended up knocking off one, but then they ended up going around and doing their top 10 favorite players off the top of their head. So I'm gonna make you do it first. What's your top 10 favorite players in the league right now?
Top 10 favorite players off the top of my head right now. Let's see. I'm gonna write this down too. I think number 1 should come as no surprise. Cam Thomas out of the Brooklyn Nets.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm gonna say Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I feel like I can name like 4 or 5 of these.
I'm gonna say Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's my 2. Who else is a guy that I've liked a lot this season already? I'll say Jason Tatum at 3.
I know 2 for sure. Okay.
I'll say Jason Tatum at 3.
I know 2 for sure.
I'm gonna say Braun at 4. Crazy enough. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Braun been on the tear, bro.
I was not expecting that.
I'm gonna say Braun at 4. I'm gonna say Ja at 5.
Okay, there's one.
I'm gonna say Ann at 6. This is no order, by the way.
Okay, there's the other one. Okay, that's why I was like, oh wow.
But I say that this is no order. This is me naming off top. I mean, I don't know if I were to pick a favorite out of the ones I just named just now. I still don't know. I can't pick a favorite out of those. Like, if I were to buy somebody's jersey, who's the first jersey I'm buying? That's how I'm thinking about this, Probably got to be Cam Thomas because it's got to be a Nets jersey. But outside of that, I'll probably buy Shai's jersey first. If it wasn't a Nets jersey, I'll probably buy Shai's jersey first. Either Shai or Ant. Or Ja. I can't really
decide. Because of it. I would say Ja because of the Grizzlies like throwback.
I'm about to say that, and then they new Red City Edition jerseys.
I don't really know about that OKC blue and orange. Like, I feel like that's kind of hard to get a fit to throw with it.
It ain't hard for me to get a fit to throw with it. Give me that challenge. I like a good challenge. I got to be serious out on TikTok right now called Styling Hoops.
TikTok. That's what I'm saying.
I say, listen, man, don't tempt me, Reek. Don't tempt me.
We need to see it then.
Don't tempt me.
We need to see it then.
I love to challenge. I love to challenge my stuff stylistically. I ain't gonna lie. When I tucked my shirt in my pants for that last fit, my dad never thought he would have saw the day I tucked my shirt in.
Hey, you got to keep the mic to your mouth though.
I know. I like talking my hand too much, and like I bring it like I might explain. Yeah, I might start clipping it to the collar.
Yeah.
All right. So I said
he was like, Cam, yeah. So like I got this, and I said, move it up, gang.
Yeah. All right. So I got Cam, Shea, Tatum, Bron, Ja Ant. That's 6. I need 4 more. I'll say Book. Book has been my guy for a minute. I'll say Book. Okay. So that's 7. I'll say Book. I don't think it's any like crazy rookies that I'm into this year. I'll say I ain't gonna lie. I'm starting to become a fan of Trey again. I don't know. It's between I gotta put. I'm thinking about Trey and Hallie, but Trey has been on a tear, dog.
So you a fan of whoever hooping? Because last year
Hallie had name, everybody was hooping.
So you had Hallie up there, but now Trey hooping.
I mean, I'm still rocking with Hallie. Hallie's still good in my book. I'll say Trey. And last person, I was gonna say Paulo hurt though. Oh, what am I talking about, bro?
I mean, he still counts. He's still in the league.
He's still in the league. I got like, it's really a 15 for real. I can't even put a 10, bro. I'm thinking.
I was about to say you done missed a few for real,
bro. I'm thinking about Cade. I'm thinking about Sengun. I'm thinking about Luka. I'm thinking about
Oh, you're not allowed to put Luka in there.
I'm not allowed to put Luka in there. Why not?
No, absolutely.
Why not? Why I can't put Luka in there?
Absolutely not.
Why I can't put Luka in there? I like Luka. I like his game. I didn't criticize it too much.
To start liking Luka's game.
I've been like Luka's game. I always like Luka's game. I just didn't like how people hype Luka up. That's all that was. I just didn't like. I didn't see the great hype behind Luka. But I love his game. I love the way he slows things down, moves at his pace. He's under control. He controls the game. Like I like that from Luka. But everybody trying to make it seem like
Luka's been one of the best players in the league for the last.
I'm trying to make it seem like Luka was the
GOAT.
GOAT.
He's been one of the best players in the league since he was
in the league. Yes,
he's been one of the best players in the league since year 2.
Yes,
since year 2.
Yes, that's a fact. Yes, I'm not denying that.
He was never overhyped.
I'm not denying that.
That's why you can't have him on the list.
I can't have Luka on the list. It's crazy. Anyways, I'm putting Luka on the list anyway.
No, gang. No.
Luka. Jared McCain, he cooking. Shout out my boy, my Duke boy. Jared McCain.
You forgetting somebody.
What? They went to Duke?
You forgetting somebody.
That I like?
They did, actually. You forgetting 2 people, actually. Yeah.
Am I forgetting
2 people?
Am I forgetting Kyrie?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, Kyrie's still Kyrie, you know?
You're also missing Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant's that guy still.
Come on.
What are we? Year 17?
No, there's no way he's not in your top 10. There's no way.
That's why I can't really describe. Like, I'm just naming players. I really haven't settled down on a 10. Like, catch me next week. I'll come with a concise 10, and I'll explain that.
That's why I made you do it off the top of your head.
Right. So you got KD. I said Sengun. I said Cade. Cade is definitely up there this year. Cade is that guy. It's Paulo. I'm trying to think of who else. Dame is still Dame.
Oh, Leah Boston in the crowd.
Leah Boston in Boston?
What's she doing in Boston?
Aaliyah's in Boston.
Why?
She can't be in Boston?
In Boston, gang? Hell nah.
This man doing some
investigative journalism. Why would he go to Boston?
Nah, that's a fact.
I mean, I guess he want to watch a good basketball game.
I told some guys that this weekend. I said, I ain't never heard nobody say I'm vacationing in Boston. Meanwhile, everybody and their mama come to Charleston every summer.
Sorry, Lucas. Sorry, Lucas.
You know, everybody named Mama come to Charleston in the summer. They come to Charleston in the winter, spring, summer, fall. We the #1 vacation spot, baby. America's best kept secret. Charleston, South Carolina.
It's people here wearing Myrtle Beach all the time. Myrtle Beach
Bro,
all the
I saw a
time.
Myrtle Beach. I saw a Myrtle Beach commercial this weekend. I said, I said, pause. We getting too far. I don't know why I don't know why I feel crazy gatekeeping my city. Gatekeeping my state.
Definitely gatekeeping, which is crazy.
But I don't need no more traffic here, dog. Myrtle Beach ain't my city, but it's my state. It's my state. I know. But people start coming to Charleston. I mean, they bring us some new stuff to Charleston. Like I think we getting a Four Seasons and a Soho House within the next few years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
All right, now look at South Carolina now.
Look at Charleston on the rise now. I might stick around. No, I'm playing.
He didn't even let the joke fly. He said, "No, I'm joking."
But yeah, that's like a top 15. We at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Top 14 is right there. Oh, I ain't right, Kyrie. That's all right. That's 15. I got a top 15. That's whack. I ain't got a top 20. I got a top 15. I got to take 5 guys off the list. Don't know how I'm gonna do that, but we're gonna see next week. What is your top 10, sir? I know you got that ready, prepared, ready to go.
My top 10. I actually didn't. I wanted to do it off the top of my head too. I didn't want to be unfair. Yeah. So I'm not gonna do mine in order either. I'm gonna say De'Aaron.
I just wrote him down.
De'Aaron, Book, Cat.
Oh, okay, that's a good one.
Jalen Suggs.
Another good one.
I'm trying not to put anybody from my favorite team on there.
You could put Tyler in there. Oh my gosh, Donovan Mitchell. Yeah, Jason Tatum had a foul after that. He was saucing up, Drew. Jason said, "No, sir." He said,
all right, so I had De'Aaron,
Book, Cat, Suggs.
Jalen Suggs.
You got 3 Kentucky guys off.
Jokic.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You not beating allegations. You on brand as hell.
Wemby.
Okay, yeah.
LaMelo.
I like what LaMelo has done this season.
Steph,
that's standard.
Steph might be one for real.
Dog. That, bro, we gotta
trying to make sure I don't forget nobody.
Steph Curry is amazing, bro. That man. It's gonna be a sad day when he retires. I ain't gonna lie to you. I hate thinking about it.
Man, what, bro?
He's still at a high level though. In what's this? Year 15 for him? Because he was 09 class, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so year 15, yeah.
09, yeah.
Or year 16,
Nuts.
actually.
Yeah, because it'd be 24, 25.
Yeah.
Because KD was...
KD, year 17.
Oh, yeah. No, KD was 07. So then it would be... So then Steph is year 15.
Let's see.
All right, last two. Paolo.
No, he in year 16.
And... Okay, year 16. Yeah. Paolo. See the Jar and I feel like
you said Paolo and Jar. That's your last two.
I'm missing people too. Oh no, I'm bugging. Take off Ja and give me Jalen Brunson.
I would have said Brunson, but I ain't like what he pulled in that game against the Nets. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like his. He's starting to get a whistle now, and I don't like it. He's starting to get a whistle now, and I don't like it.
Starting. He had a whistle for like 2 years.
I know, but it's like established. Like he like yeah, like his whistle cemented now. Like he that's one of them guys you can't breathe on now. Like yeah.
Damn, I'm bugging. I forgot about PG.
Because he had pulled some stuff at the end of the game, get free throws. I'm like, man, that ain't a foul, bro. That weak, man. Have me mad. Respect the Brunson though. He a bucket. He a killer.
So let me look at my.
Yo 10 consists of.
Let me look at my favorite players list on the NBA.
Devin Booker,
see if I missed anybody.
Karl-Anthony Towns, Jalen Suggs, Nikola Jokic, Victor Wembanyama, LaMelo Ball, Steph Curry, Paolo Banchero, Jalen Brunson. That's a solid list right there. That's a solid 10 right there.
Yeah. I didn't put Bam. I didn't put Lonzo. He doesn't play enough. Lucas should probably be in there somewhere. Don't know where.
Lucas should be in on either list.
And Shea.
Yeah.
Jalen Green.
Yeah.
Tyrese Halliburton. Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah.
Şengün. Şengün should probably be on there too.
But I got Şengün in high regards. I like
Şengün
a lot.
It's hard to make 10.
It is hard.
Yeah. I don't know if you have players checked off like your favorite players on the NBA app.
I don't,
but I do. That's how I get notifications after every game.
I mean, I just get notifications
I think you
from.
Can only have 20.
Like if there's a big performance from somebody, I get a notification. I think there's that, and I also got the real app too. So if like somebody has like a crazy 30-point game or like a 40-point game, then they're 40 ball here, or like even in college, they'll alert me whenever somebody has a good game or something. But yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's set to like once their game is over, it tells you the stat line, or like during the game, it tells you the stat line.
Word, I'm gonna have to do it for my fantasy squad. I ain't gonna lie.
So yeah, I'm. That's hard. You said what?
I'm gonna have to do it for my fantasy squad.
Oh, do that for your fantasy squad.
Yeah, I gotta be a good GM. I gotta know what's going on with my squad, bro. I mean, hey, both my teams right now looking good. 3-1 records in both leagues. So, yeah. Well, no, I'm 2-2 in the other league because I messed up and did not play book on a Sunday. Oh, I was so hurt by that, bro. I was like, dang, I forgot game started early. I had a crazy Sunday. I was like, dang, I forgot game started early and just forgot to set my lineup. But yeah, we'll bounce back from it though. But all right. So that has been Tariq's tiers for this week. We named our top 10 players. Me naming the top 15 because I'm indecisive as hell. I'll get a top 10 shortened down. Or all right. No. Before we end the segment, I'm gonna end the 10. I'm gonna go ahead and take 5 guys off the list. These are gonna be an honorable mention list. All right. I'm gonna take Braun off the list because I think that's a given, right? Braun is Braun, right? Like, it's fun seeing Braun in year 22. It's fun to see Braun still do what he does at a high level, still being one of the best players in the league at 38. Insane. He's 39, about to be 40 this year, right?
Yeah, he's turning 40 in January. Or in December?
In December. His birthday is
December 30th?
Yeah.
31st?
30th. But yeah. So I'm gonna just cross Braun off the list. I think that's a given. I think everybody's giving Braun his flowers or starting to give Braun his flowers. So yeah, 3 straight triple doubles though. Or was it 4 straight?
4.
4 straight triple doubles. Wow. Braun has been on a different level this year, man. Still trucking along. I think I'm gonna get rid of De'Aaron Fox only because he's on your list. So, I mean, and he's more so your guy than my guy. I feel like you've been higher on him for longer than I have, and I think he's more so your favorite player than he is mine. I respect Dion and see what he's doing. Like, he's one of my favorite guys to watch in the league, but I think as far as our brands go, I think he's more suited for your brand than my brand. So I'm gonna go ahead and cross Dion off there. KD doing what he's doing in year 17 is ridiculous. Paulo crazy. He hurt though. I got 3 more names to cross off. I'm keeping Cam Thomas, keeping Shea, keeping Tatum, keeping Ja, keeping Ant, keeping Book. Party wants to cross Luka off the list.
We should turn these into rosters. You
because we ain't got much overlap. Only overlap we got on our list is Paulo and Book. Yeah, that's the only overlap we got.
I can take Paulo off and add somebody else, and you take I'll take off Paulo and add somebody else. You take off Book and add somebody else.
I want to keep Book though. Book is my guy. I got him both fantasy leagues, bro. Book is my guy.
I gotta take a Book off my list. Book been my guy since 2015.
I know. All right. I'll take Book off. I'll take Book off only for that simple fact. But shout out to Book. That's still my guy though. And you take Paulo off. Let's see. So that leaves me with 2 more. Well, shoot. Now that we built on the roster, I'll take Kyrie off. Controversial as that is, right? For me, I'll take Kyrie off. But since we're building the roster and seeing how my roster looks, got a lot of guards on it. So that means I'm going to keep Cam, keep Shea, Tatum, Ja Ant. Take. When I gotta take somebody else off, I'm taking Book off, so I gotta take another person off to replace Book. So I gotta take off. All right, I'm gonna take off Cade. Rock with Cade though, but since we're building a roster, I'm gonna take off Cade and keep Trey and Hallie. Keep Sengun around. I'm gonna replace Book for another Kentucky Wildcat though and take AD, who's been on a tear this season. So that's what Cam, Shea, Tatum, Ja, and AD. Hallie, Trey, Luka, KD, Sengun, Paulo. That's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I gotta take 2 off. I'll take off Hallie, keep Trey. All right, so I really got to take off one person. I want to keep Cam, but I mean, I would think Cam would be the guy to take off here based on the fact that everybody else is an all-star or fringe all-star with Sengun.
I mean,
but saying
Cam is for sure one of your favorite players, like top 3 favorite players. I'm about to say, I feel like
I could keep Cam though, because Cam on this team, Cam can be a guy that can come off the bench on this team and produce a lot. I mean, because we've seen, the guy's just a pure scorer, natural scorer. So that means I'm just have to get rid of a star. And that star is, do I really have to get rid of a star here? I got KD and Paulo, so do I really need to, I can get rid of Sengun. KD, Paulo, AD, Tatum. Even though Sengun will help out a lot, though, as far as like ball movement, spacing, and stuff, rebounding. Yeah, I'm gonna take out Sengun. So the team is as follows: Cam, Shea, Tatum, Ja, Ant, AD, Trey, Luka, KD, and Paulo. And then who are you replacing for Paolo?
Let me look at players.
I mean, you got Sengun available, Cade available, Kyrie available now, Braun available now, because those are guys I cross off my list just to help you out there. Trying to think who else out there we didn't name. Got Jaylen Brown that's out there. It's that Cash Cobain.
Okay. Oh man, that's tough because
you got Giannis, you got
like Luka, Şengün. Nah, they not my favorites. My favorite player that's not on this list is probably Maxey.
Okay, Maxey.
It's either Maxey.
You said Maxey or who?
Luka.
Or Luka? Okay.
Yeah, one of those two.
A good layup, Schroeder. All right. Wait, so you got to pick between those two now.
Let me get off the Kentucky brand. I'll go Luka.
You go Luka? Okay.
Because I'd rather watch the Mavericks.
Right. What was I about to say about that? All right. Well, I'm gonna put these teams together, put them on a TL. I guess me and Tariq can discuss how we want to put our lineups in. So, yeah, you guys vote, decide who will win in a hypothetical matchup, series, whatever. Just who's a better team, who you think.
I say, get a graphic, put that thing on the TikTok, let them choose.
Yeah. All right, and then we got Bryce's nicest for the week. As I'm gonna stick with the same theme last week, picking one that represents each of the leagues or seasons that are going on at the moment. You got NBA, WNBA, not WNBA, NBA, college basketball, women's and men's. Starting with NBA. This one might surprise you, man. But Bryce is nice for this week. Going to the A with it. Dyson Daniels.
Ah! Yeah!
That boy Dyson Daniels was on a tear, dog.
Yeah! My boy no ball.
Dyson Daniels was on a tear. Like, I came across, whatchamacallit, I came across his recent stat lines. I'm like, oh, hold on. This needs to be talked about more. Like, yeah, nah, it's crazy. So let's see. Let's see. Last week he had 28, 3 and 7 and 6 steals, 25, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and 6 steals again on the next game. He had a game with 7 steals, game with 4 steals. Look, man, just sometimes the right situation, or just sometimes, maybe the right player got to be in the right situation. Yeah. I think this was going on with Dyson Daniels. Like, he's in a better situation now than he was previously, being in New Orleans. But yeah, just good to see him play good and do well. Shout out to Dyson Daniels. As far as women's college basketball side, got Haley Van Lith, who had her first career double-double this past weekend. Mentioned her in my article as well for 5 players due for a big season. Catch that on multiplicitymedia.com, shameless plug. But it's good to see her get back to the player that we know her as instead of being the laughing stock of the TL like she was last year. I mean, we all know what happened in the game against Iowa. Good lordy. Kim Mulkey sent her out there. Sent her on a dummy mission, I ain't gonna lie. But good to see her bounce back though, and good to see her being, like I said, the player that we know her as, like the player that she was at Louisville, being a primary option, being a player getting it done on multiple aspects of the court. Like she's out here getting rebounds, out here getting assists. Like she's doing everything needed to win. So I mean, shout out to her having a bounce back season there. I hope that she continues to build off of it. And last but not least, I'm being a little bit of a homer with this pick here. Shout out to my College of Charleston Cougars, man. My boy Ante Bavarovic. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong, my boy. Brazarovic. In the win against FAU, which is another which is another good mid-major school. They had a deep turnaround a few seasons ago. Good program down there in Florida. Part of the Field of 68 tip-off featured game. So lot of eyes was on that game for a lot of reasons, and do so. I want to say that shot that he hit in double overtime made it on top 10 Sports Center top 10. So yeah, shout out to the Cougars, man. Double overtime victory. And that game was sold out, man. I'm tired of people. I'm tired. I can't even watch my Cougars in peace no more, man. Like I said, the best kept secret is spread out now. Everybody know about Charleston now, man. The team good now. Everybody going to the games. Like no longer America's best kept secret, man. They blowing up my spot, man. But it's all cool. It's all good. My boy Ante had 39 points, 13 rebounds, 4 assists in the big game. Shout out to them Cougars, man.
Solid list.
For sure. That's Bryce's nicest for the week. Yeah, thank y'all for tuning into another episode of the Hoodie and Headband podcast show. Y'all know where to catch us. I see the apps on the screen. Y'all see the TikTok content we've been putting out. Tariq showing y'all how you letting it fly. I'm gonna have to find some time to hit the gym this week for a response video of sorts. Man, gonna put push-ups in the background. Man, wait till I put 616 at LA in the background in my shooting, bro. That's what I'm responding with. What is it? No, that's the wrong song. Euphoria is that song. Is what he said. What is it? The braids. What is it? The dreads. All right, man. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Once again, as always, you know where to look out for us at. But if you don't know, multiplicitymedia.com for our articles, Multiplicity Media for the visuals, TikTok at right there. You see, that's my same at right there. As almost everything else, my Instagram is a little different because somebody owns this at. They got to come off that at. I ain't gonna lie to you, gang. You got to come off that. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, y'all know what it is. Appreciate y'all.
You ain't got nothing to add to that? You ain't got nothing to say to the people?
I mean, y'all see the ad. I mean, go tap in with my TikTok. Go tap in with the Twitter. Go tap in with Restless Wrestling Podcast.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's new episode Saturday morning.
We putting in work. Yes, sir. We putting in work on the TikTok. Putting in work. A lot of stuff coming for y'all. We got Survivor Series coming up. We got Full Gear coming up this Saturday. So we got a lot in store for y'all. So y'all better be tapped in with us.
Yes, y'all. And we don't stop. You want to say it?
Appreciate y'all.
There we go.